I don't want to talk about the Old Testament versus the New Testament. This is an endless debate constantly going on, and I just don't really see a point in it. If you look at the New Testament, the first thing you need to do when you're studying this, you have to throw out all them dogmas from Catholicism and Christianity that you've been taught. All that lawlessness that's been promoted, you need to throw that shit out. Okay? And then we get into the letters from Paul. How do you deal with the letters from Paul or Saul, Shaul, whatever y'all arguing about that too? I see you. It's disappointing. Everybody fighting. But I'm going to break it down like this. Paul's letters, we get a warning that they can be confusing, right? We have to understand that they have nothing to do with our salvation. Nothing, okay? I look at Paul's letters like this. This is the equivalent of me emailing back and forth with my elder. I'm having a problem and he's correcting me. He's giving me his personal opinion as a student. You know what I mean? He's my elder, but still also a student. That's what those are. That's correspondence between one dude and some other people that he knew personally at the time. That shit was added in there by who? Who? The same people that allow you to have the Old Testament. So that's why you got the Ruach helping you through this. I just, when you get rid of all the dogma and all the bullshit added to the New Testament, if you get rid of all that and you go in with no baggage and you just read the words of Yahusha, I don't see any conflict. Mashiach's your big brother. You know, he set that example. He was crushed for us, you know. Doesn't mean he promoted lawlessness. He told you faith without works wasn't going to get you shit, right? You can believe he died for you all you wanted, but if you got faith with no works, where does that leave you? He told you. So let go of that dogma of Catholicism and Christianity and understand that there's really not a conflict there. I don't see it. Maybe you do. If you don't want to accept him and you want to carry that weight, you don't want to appreciate his example that he set for mankind on how to be and how to treat each other. Well, that's up to you. But you dangerous with that. You putting limits on y'all. You saying, well, he stopped speaking to us. When did y'all stop speaking to mankind exactly? You putting limits on y'all. We look all around us in the world today. We see workers of iniquity, the fallen angels, inspiring man, helping the wicked ones, right, to do their bidding. So what? I'm supposed to believe Yah is up in the Shemaims in the heavens, throwing a fit? He's not going to speak to me? He's not going to speak to you? Everything stopped at a certain point in history? That doesn't make much sense, does it? You go out right now, you get ready to kick a puppy, go smack a broad, go rob somebody. You gonna hear Yah tell you, son, don't do that. Or you might hear that other voice, them following us, telling you, yeah, do that. You thinking that the Old Testament was the end of the story? I don't know. I don't know. And who gave you that? Who allowed you to have that to study? You need to think about all these things. We're missing a lot of pieces to the puzzle and you putting a lot of limits on Yah. You think he's not going to help us anymore, give us any more wisdom? He's just going to allow all these fallen ones to corrupt man? Not going to combat that? I don't know. Y'all's up there making moves. You ain't up there pouting and throwing a fit. So maybe you need to open your mind up a little bit. Actually use that Ruach to lead you. And don't limit yourself so much. You thinking of your understanding of things. Y'all can do many things. Just think about this, you know. Please don't argue in the comments and get crazy. Shalom, and I'm out. Love each other.